Hello, hello, hello. We are going live here. Get it all set up today. Hello, I am Dory Joe with Prairie Scraps, and today is Thrifty Thursday. And I am here on Prairie Scraps on both YouTube and Facebook. Make sure that you like my page, subscribe, do all those because that helps me out. So Thrifty Thursday. I don't know if you saw the picture of this up earlier. I think I've got this right side up. Yes, we do. This is a Hobby Lobby board. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty large. I would say, well, this is 24 inches and it's a little bit bigger. So maybe 26 by 26 square. And it was a little racked up around the edges. I honestly just took like a wipe to it and most of it came off. In fact, I was finding that just by using a wipe on it, it was wiping off a lot of the paint. But that, never fear, that's not a bad thing because it actually kind of makes it look like it was intentional to have some of these spots racked up, I guess you would say. But this looks like something is on here. Just want to clean it up a little bit. I got this at a thrift sale for $5. I thought it was a pretty good deal, so I went with it. I don't know if you've seen this at Hobby Lobby. I think the original price, nobody pays the original price, right? The original price said $69.99. It was, and then it says your price, $35. So obviously it went down a little. I'm doing this wiping, just getting anything off that's kind of a little suspect. I put this up like on a group, a Hobby Lobby group, trying to get some ideas because I thought, well, maybe some people have had ideas because I want to flip this. I don't necessarily want to keep this. So the obvious thing to do would be, there was a little nail here and I just took it off. I think it's going to be okay just taking it off and not having a little bitty hole there. I was hoping people would have pictures of it. And actually, a lot of the people that had this in their house, I'm just kind of, there's some spots where like on the edges, it seems like it's been very like scratched off on the corner. So I'm just doing it with the grain. So it looks like it was done on purpose. So that's my plan. And then here in the middle, a lot of the way that this came for people in the first place was there was a saying. So there was a couple different sayings that people posted the picture of their particular board. And I'm just going to move everybody down so you get a chance to see the whole thing. And so I thought I would do a welcome sign in the middle, kind of like they had on the other ones. Nothing super fancy, but I want to show you how easy it is to take something like for $5 at a thrift sale and turn it into a little bit more, makes more sense. A lot of people said there it is. Just put your initial in the middle. Well, like I said, I want to take this to and sell this at our sale at the Art in the Park this Saturday and Sunday. So I just want to unload it. I don't have any plans of using a little bit of wax in the center here. I want to seal this wood up so that I can put our welcome sign in the middle here. And I also looked at like our shapes. We have our, the shapes, chalkable shapes, and the circle was a little too small. Thought it would look a little bit weird with the square. I don't know if I can get one here. They're right above my head. Yep. Actually, I got they come in a 4-pack. Oh, there's one. So here's the square. And I felt like it just wasn't what I was looking for. I don't think. Because the thing I thought about doing, since there was a nail there, was doing this like seasonally. But I think it just doesn't make as big of an impact as it could make. Let's just say that. So those were my options. And I think this welcome right here will fit, this one will fit in the middle. So that is my plan. I really like this script one. This is from a transfer that just came out. It's called Welcome, Welcome. It's got all kinds of welcomes in it. It's got to the porch, stay a while, and some other words. Oh, I hope I have them all. And maybe, oh, yep, I've got more down there. It's also got some green. So I thought I'd start out by putting this in the middle. And then the other thing that people kind of suggested doing, and I'm just going to fold this in the center like I do when I do t-shirts. If you're coming on in, make sure that you say hello. If you saw my beginning portion, you're probably watching on the replay. Put hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. And I think this will actually work. It's nice if this is like fabric because it'll go right underneath there. I'll just have to carefully go in there. I'm just going to put this down. Like I said, I put a little bit of surface wax on there to protect the wood. And obviously this is not very protected because you can totally rub the paint off. It's kind of a different thing. All right, I just want to make sure that is straight. Straight, straight. It looks like it goes down a little bit. I'm going to straighten that out. I was too premature in that. So anyway, beautiful day. We went like, you know, from 50s, almost winter weather to hot, hot, hot. So it's supposed to get up to 90 Saturday and Sunday, 90s, which is pretty hot for us. I'll tell you, we don't normally have that kind of weather. All right, I think we got it. This is one I actually at leadership. They gave it to us. And it was too big to fit in my suitcase. So I had to cut it all apart to fit in my suitcase. Kind of a fiasco, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm thankful to have it. There's a 2-hour home, so I thought I would do that down there. And we are going to use black, whichever one is heavier here. So I've been working on I have a couple of chairs. I realized I didn't have any furniture ready, and I usually have just a couple of pieces. I don't try to do too many. There are a lot to take up there, but it's nice to have a variety. So if somebody doesn't want a picture, but they would prefer, I try to do a couple of chairs or something like that, something larger. And so I realized yesterday or 2 days ago that I didn't have any furniture because I've been waiting for the hubby to fix some. I bring in thrift sale items and kind of set them in the kitchen and go, it'd be really great if you could fix this for me. Chairs, if they aren't, I try not to buy chairs that are don't have any that are loose. I try not to buy those, but I picked up a couple. Like literally I went to drop off garbage at the dumpsters and they were sitting beside the dumpster, and I cannot leave a wooden chair to save my life. It's not in me. So anyway, they were a little loose, and I've been waiting for a very long time for Dave to fix that for me, and it just hasn't happened. So he's not feeling now. He's got the cold now. I'm just kind of getting as far as I can on that and there. And same on this side, using the tool, trying not to get it all over the place, but good thing we don't have to be super exact. So anyway, he wasn't happy with me because he's not feeling great either. He's started to come down with it, and of course, poor guy, it's the end of the month. He has to work. You can't not work when you work for a flat rate. All right, let's see how this is. Hopefully, that out of there. If you've been around me at all, you'll know that my last minute projects that are getting ready for getting ready for, which was not, okay, so the E and the W need to be, it's just got a little break, kind of seepage or something, I don't know. My last minute projects never work out right. I don't know why. It's because I'm always in a hurry, but I think that's pretty. That adds to it. All right, we're gonna stick that back on here. I'll wash that a few minutes. So we've been trying to put everything in inventory, get it all ready, do any finishing projects. Sometimes I do things and then I don't ever, like don't get one part of it done, or, the ribbon put on it, or, a hanger. That's what I've got, hangers to go on things. Whoops. I'm like putting little black cracklies all over this, and I don't want that to melt out here. Just getting the outside edges cleaned off. Remember, I told you should clean your jars off. It's a good idea once in a while to kind of go through and clean everything up. I'm just going to put the lid on here. All right, wash my fingers. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's like just something in the wood. But I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think that really adds to it. Sorry, it's upside down. I will turn it around when we're finished. But it's so big. So big. I still sound like I have a cold. I'm feeling a lot better though. That's the good news. And I think I should be by Saturday pretty good. So I was going to put this to our home down here. And then do you see this? It's got all kinds of parts. Like there's dots, I guess. Oh, maybe that goes on the like berries. And then I thought about putting that piece of greenery above it. I thought that would be, so we'll see. And the other thing people suggested on that, I got lots of advice. I was in a Hobby Lobby group and lots of advice. And what other people suggested was putting a little bit of greens on the metal wreath. I had not thought of that at all. I don't know why people, I don't know, but I'm a little scared. You guys know me. I'm not very good at the greens part. I usually leave them off because they're not my thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Tell me, do you think I should do greens or no? Love to know what you think. I'm going to fuzz this a little bit. This is our fuzzing cloth. If it's the first time you use a transfer, you'll want to fuzz it up a little bit so it doesn't stick too hard to your surface. All right. Do you put more on the top part, I'm thinking, than way down to our home? And the nice thing about having this little hole right here is that it's the center, I think. So 4th of July, can't believe it's coming. If you would like the supplies for this project, put welcome. Comment welcome, and I will get you a shopping list for all these projects. All right, to our home. I want to make sure this is down really good because when you're using black, something like wood, it's going to stain if it goes in the wrong direction. Oh, remember how I got it? I wonder if I can use a brush, a paintbrush, to get it to just getting the brush wet. I was thinking about trying to fill that area with black paste just with a paintbrush. I think I might be able to. I don't like doing paintbrush. This is why I found Chalk Couture, because I don't like doing this like with stencils. Have you ever had to fill in those the slots from the stencils? That drives me insane. I cannot do the straight line across, but I'm doing my best here. I always have these doubts, like when I do these booths. Do I have enough stuff? Do I have it, what people will want? I don't know. I love doing it, but I do worry a lot. Just has some grooves here, I think, that it just wasn't getting down into, and I guess it's not a bad thing for it to not get down too far into the grooves, because it could go the other way too. It could like spread. Could spread. Oh my goodness. So I've been painting chairs. I got 2 chairs. I got one my husband fixed, and then the other one I had sit in the kitchen. He goes, "Take that one." I'm like, "Okay, I'll take it." But I got to get it painted. That one hasn't got painted. I got one of them painted. All right. I think it's pretty good. Seems like there's just, it could be the wood too. Like when sap gets into wood and stuff. Never know. All right. Let's do to our home here. Make sure we've got this down firm. Just don't want any streakies from it. Uh-oh. Well, I have no idea what that is. Oh, apologize. Just gonna hang up on it and see if it... No idea. I don't know anybody in Massachusetts. Watching, and I don't know, commercial or something, and they said something about scam, like spam calls or whatever. My daughter goes, "I don't see spam on mine when they call. It just is like a random number." I'm like, I think they're just making a point in the, I don't know if it's like a TV show or what it was, but it was pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's true. We're running out of juice already. I've got you at a higher angle. It's kind of working out, but it's hard for me to reach. So sorry for the ride. All right, get this off quickly before it dries. Nice. I like it. Like it. Okay, put that back on. I'd only used that welcome. I guess I like that script. There's several different welcomes. Why it's called Welcome, Welcome. So I'm excited. My grandbabies will be coming Sunday for the festivities. Even going to stay for the rodeo, which will be exciting. I'll be sad because I'll be pretty busy at our booth all day. But she wants me to see the baby do her first race. So I might have to, maybe I don't know. I think the races start at 9, and she'll be in the very first one. So I'll have to run back up to the park. They have foot races, and the youngest size, when they under 2, they run in the street down Main Street in the race, and then they get a 50-cent piece for completing it. So it's always fun to see all the little kids dressed up for 4th of July run for the street races. And it's the very first race. So, oops, I took the wrong part. I took the welcome. I didn't need to do that. That's kind of funny. Pay attention, Dory. I don't know. So I feel really bad that I gave this to my husband. My daughter feels bad. She gave it to me. We're all just sharing. Do you guys share in your house, or do you have people that don't get sick? And now, I don't know. My Lydia came home, or she's like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And she's like hot and cold and diarrhea. Ugh, all the yuckies. So anyway, not fun. So maybe she has a little stomach bug. I gave her some, what is it called? Like Modium or whatever. I forgot about it when Dave was not feeling well the other day. All right. How do you find the middle? Kind of crazy. Find the middle here. This one I'm definitely eyeballing, because how do you find the middle of a, but I think this will be cute. Just putting a greens above it. So then we'll have some discussions, I guess. I hope somebody comes on here and helps me out, gives me some ideas, because I don't know if this might be enough. This might be enough. I don't know. We'll see. I just love taking things, though, that you find at thrift sales or thrift store and upgrading it, repurposing it, making it a little bit better. Just love doing that. It's probably my favorite thing to do. All right. Nope, not the shimmer. I don't want shimmer this time. I know I got pesto. I think that's going to be the best color. Pesto. Isn't that a pretty color? I love it. Love it for greens. All right. Oh, it looks a little watery. I'm going to get this shut up here. All right, here we go. Just double check. With the wood and the wood grain, since this has kind of a, interesting surface on it. It's weird. A lot of these were like all white too, like where this one's kind of a darker color in the middle. So I kind of like the lighter color. I don't know why, if it came that way, or I don't really know. I don't have a Hobby Lobby close enough to really be familiar with all their stuff. Sometimes they go in runs or whatever. So I don't know. Hopefully this will be something that appeals to somebody. Or I'll be having a big sign. I try to make things to sell that I would put up. Ooh, I love that. Isn't that pretty? So detailed. Love, love, love. I try to make things. Where did my backing go? That I would put up in my own house, that I would like. I tend to have sort of a lot of white and farmhouse decor. So that's what I make. Sometimes I go a little bit out of the box, but if you watch me very much, you'll know I tend to kind of keep things a little simple looking. All right, again, we'll take that. And this was one big transfer, but I cut the backing so I could get it in my suitcase. But you can always cut them piece by piece. I decided to do that rather than having to check a big bag. All right, let me get this turned around, and I would love to know what you think. I actually think, I don't know, do you think I need some greens? I brought my greens. Let's see. Do they need to go the same way? Do those look lively enough? I don't know. I'm like kind of scared and shy of greens, to be honest. Here's another. I don't know if that one's different. This one has a tag. I'm not very good at this, but yellow, that one looks almost too dark. I think I kind of cut these apart, but I've used different parts of this. What I had seen was people had, is that a different one? Oh, come on. And I was just having issues I was trying to find my pliers and I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened. I wonder if somebody snuck in and got it. I hate to cut it with the scissors. It's not good for your scissors to cut the wire, but I don't know what else to do. What do you guys think? If you're on, make sure you say hello. That does help me. Even on the replay, it helps for me to have you say hello. Excuse me. I think I would have to put this on with I could put a little bit of yellow. I like the yellow, but what do you think? Yes or no for the greens? Hi, Teresa. I need your help. I hope you come in and help me out. I need to know if I'm on the right track or not. I don't know. So bad for my scissor, but I don't know where in the world my pliers went. Oh, do you like the greens or no on here? What do you think on this metal part? Should I leave it plain? I am leaning towards the greens. I can get the greens apart. Thank you. What do you think? Greens or no greens? That's inquiring minds want to know. I kind of wish I had like some nicer ones. I think this was a little bit nicer. It was from Walmart. They are kind of, I think that's my issue with floral. Oh, the yellow makes it pop. I should come back to the yellow. Don't know. Got a fair amount. I don't know what kind of flower. Oh, there's a nice green. Get that off of there. I'll have to hot glue these in here. I don't think I can. What do you think? Is it looking nice or no? I can't. Too much? Take it off? I don't know. I'm really bad at floral makes me uncomfortable. Oops. I'm not going to lie. Floral makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know why. I'll try one of these little things in here. See if I can. Get that one. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. I thought that. I don't know. It's not staying in there right. Hey, Shelly. Yay. Crafting people. Help me out. I'm trying to decide. I got this. This is like a Hobby Lobby. I got it at a thrift sale. Trying to fix it up. I already. Whoa. Oh. Whoops. I got my little greens in my fan. It's making a noise. Trying to decide. These look kind of dumb off of that thing, but not too bad. Hey, Patty. Good to see you. Trying to figure out greens here. Should I put greens? Should I put the yellow? Tell me. I don't know why these greens are in twos. What do you think? I would love to know what your thoughts are, because I feel like I kind of... Hey.
Did you know that Liddy's puking all over the house in there?
No, I didn't know that. Nobody told me. Uh-oh. I've got one sick. Like sick to her stomach. I kind of think she's stressed. We have fair royalty. Okay, so this has to go in odd numbers. I do know that. Odd numbers. What time is it? It's not good to have one throwing up. It's summer, so I've had a cold. My husband wasn't feeling good the other day, but he thought maybe it was like what he ate or whatever. So I didn't think twice about it. Now I am thinking twice. That's for sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think? Hi, Melanie. Tell me what you think. Should I do the greens on it? Does it need a bow, or can I just get away with... I need your input. I am terrible at greens and flowers and florals. Oh, and there we go with the greens and the fan. You like it? Or should I take them out? I always feel insecure about florals. I don't know. It's just, it's hard for me. I'll have to tack these in for sure. I don't know. I could put some darker green in. It just doesn't look as... I'll just tack them down a little bit with some hot glue. All right. Well, I appreciate you giving me your input, because like I said, I don't know why. It just like floral, like fake floral, makes me feel a little insecure. So I guess that's what it is. I think it's a lovely piece, but there it is. What do you think? Yes? No? Is that enough? Is it natural? Is it unnatural? I just thought it should follow the direction of this leaf, and that was the way it fit in there. I don't know. I feel at a loss. So I will just go ahead and I think I'll tack it in there. You know, the nice thing about hot glue is, especially on these plastic things, it'll keep it there, but it won't. You can pull it off too if you wanted to, if you didn't like it. So hopefully somebody will like this and purchase it at my show, this event this weekend. Trying to get them to just lay down so they don't... I want a little depth, but not too much. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight for my Thrifty Thursday. It was pretty kind of an easy one, even though it's super huge. Super huge. I think it's pretty. Sorry if you can't see the whole thing, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Love to hear your input. Okay, so stick with the pop of color. I agree. It does kind of brighten it up. It doesn't make it look so bland. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shelly. All right. Let me know. Just put welcome down below if you'd like the supplies to make the, the supply list for this. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the flip side, actually. I think I should be on Monday, and then I'm going to be in a couple of events next week, actually, over at the Crafty Bunch. So make sure you check that out as well. And do all the things here. Help me out. Do that. I appreciate you all coming. Make sure you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.